Hi there, and welcome to Rumor Spill. Within the realm of comedic storytelling, there are not many tales that are as captivating as the ongoing drama that involves Cat Williams and Kevin Hart. This story, which is full of biting wit and public spats, gives the impression that it was taken directly from the screenplay of a dramatic series with no modifications. On a recent occasion, Cat Williams made an appearance on the set of Shannon Sharp's club Shay Shay, where she engaged in a lengthy chat that lasted for about 3 hours. Williams, who is well known for his unvarnished comments, did not hold back, particularly when addressing Steve Harvey and Michael Blackson, amongst other people. Despite the fact that he made fun of Ricky Smiley and Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart garnered a lot of attention due to the fact that Cat and other individuals asserted that Hart was a manufactured icon of the entertainment industry, which raised questions about Hart's journey to popularity. The interactions that take place between Hart and Williams have, for a considerable amount of time, infused the landscape of comedy with a kind of mystery that is typically reserved for soap operas. Over the course of almost a decade, this rivalry has developed into a complex storyline, with Kevin's calculated counterpunches and Cat's straightforward criticism serving as highlights. Imagine for a moment that every single remark and action adds another layer to their long-running animosity, transforming the comedy circuit into a battleground where wits and words are the deciding factors. Not only does Cat Williams reserve his scathing commentary for Kevin Hart, but he also extends his criticisms to other prominent figures in the entertainment industry, such as Shaquille O'Neal, for their attempts at comedy. In doing so, he draws attention to a more widespread debate that is taking place within the industry. When he went on tour with his conspiracy theory in February 2016, he made a visit to Atlanta, and his outspoken character was especially noticeable around that time. In one instance, he famously referred to Hart as a puppet, which sparked a raging controversy of responses. Williams remained unwavering in his defense of his position as a self-made comedian, and he was not reluctant to criticize what he saw to be inauthenticity inside the industry. There was more to his criticism than just a superficial jab. Rather, it was a more profound observation on the dynamics of success and fame in the entertainment industry. Williams, in response to the criticism, provided examples to demonstrate his thesis and suggested that criticism of personalities such as Hart needs to be aimed at the gatekeepers of the industry rather than the performers themselves. He presented a nuanced perspective on the competitive nature of comedy and success, calling for the appreciation of effort rather than the recognition of innate superiority. Kevin Hart, on the other side, has frequently decided to choose the path of unity and solidarity among comedians, most notably during the Academy Awards in 2016. Through the use of a photograph that featured Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, Hart brought attention to the significance of solidarity in the comedy industry. Many people in the industry agree with this sentiment and think that cooperation is preferable to conflict. Cat Williams took the situation to a new level in 2016 when she issued a daring challenge to Hart in Philadelphia, suggesting a multi-event wager that would total $5 million. This was the beginning of a new chapter in the story. This audacious maneuver was illustrative of the extremely high stakes and personal investments that were involved in their competition. Williams made a public apology to Hart on V103 Atlanta's The Big Tigger Show, noting that the two of them were going through similar problems as African American men living in a culture that is divided. This was one of the instances where Williams demonstrated a willingness to bridge the gap, despite the animosity that existed between them. However, the harmony did not last for very long. By the year 2018, the dispute had been revived as a result of statements made regarding Tiffany Haddish, which resulted in a heated discussion that once again brought their differences to the forefront. Hart's defense of Haddish and criticism of Williams brought to light persistent tensions in the comedy scene as well as the difficulties associated with attaining success while maintaining a sense of community. Moving forward in time to the year 2021, the rivalry was still a topic of debate, and Williams expressed his willingness to engage in a humorous battle with Hart. This back and forth has drawn audiences, bringing to light not only individual grievances but also more significant issues regarding the nature of success, representation, and authenticity in the entertainment industry. The most recent chapter in this ongoing narrative is that Williams's presence on Club Shay Shay sparked conversations, and Hart responded to these discussions through interviews and social media. This exchange has sparked additional discussion among fans and pundits regarding the complexities of their competition and the wider consequences for the comedy business as a whole. Cat Williams, who is well known for his intelligence and his tendency to speak his mind, has never been afraid of controversy. He has repeatedly used his position to criticize not only specific individuals but also the business as a whole. Most of the time, his criticism goes beyond merely addressing personal feuds and instead addresses systemic concerns inside the entertainment industry, which forces spectators to contemplate the more profound dynamics at play.
As this drama unfolds, it is becoming increasingly apparent that the competition between Cat Williams and Kevin Hart is composed of more than just a series of personal barbs. In an industry that is undergoing rapid change, this is a reflection of the intricate relationship that exists between ambition, representation, and the pursuit of authenticity. In the annals of comic history, this story, which is still in the process of unfolding, continues to be an intriguing chapter. Following on from where we left off, the story not only records the competition that exists between Cat Williams and Kevin Hart, but it also digs into the underlying currents that define their public conversation as well as the larger comedic scene. Within the realm of the entertainment industry, this drama, which is filled with verbal sparring and ideological disputes, provides a view into the intricacies of fame, creative expression, and the search for authenticity. Let's delve deeper into the inner workings of this competition and the effects it has on both the comedians and the people who watch them perform. There is no such thing as a vacuum in which the discussion over Williams and Hart's competition takes place. It is illustrative of the bigger arguments that are taking place within the entertainment industry, where issues like authenticity, commercial success, and the function of artists in society are all coming together. Williams, who is known for his razor-sharp wit and unrepentant honesty, frequently portrays himself as a truth-teller. He is not afraid to confront the standards of the industry and to point out what he considers to be injustices or discrepancies. His criticism extends beyond particular traits of individuals and touches on structural issues that Black artists face, as well as the creative freedoms that are present within the comedy genre.
Kevin Hart's trajectory, on the other hand, has been marked by considerable economic success and widespread audience appeal. Williams' story stands in stark contrast to this. Whenever Hart has been confronted with critiques and challenges, including those from Williams, his answer has frequently been one of reconciliation and coming together. A different strategy for navigating the difficulties of the profession is suggested by the fact that he places an emphasis on the communal success of comedians and the significance of supporting one another. The fact that he is making an effort to break down barriers and cultivate a feeling of community among comedians demonstrates his conviction that unity is more powerful than differentiation. Not only do the discussions between Williams and Hart represent personal rivalry, but they also reflect bigger conversations about the nature of success and the expectations that are placed on public personalities. These exchanges can take the form of heated confrontations or more subtle digs. Different perspectives on rivalry, achievement, and the duties of artists with significant platforms are brought to light by Williams's challenges to Hart, which include the iconic proposition of a bet worth $5 million and Hart's more conciliatory responses to the challenge. At the same time that this conversation is still going on, both comedians have continued to develop and have made substantial contributions to the landscape of comedy. As a result of his insightful comments and obvious stage presence, Williams continues to be a formidable force in the industry. He is able to bring attention to important issues and initiate talks about the function of comedy in the context of societal criticism. During his performances and public appearances, he frequently serves as a forum for broader conversations about culture, politics, and the dynamics of the entertainment industry. On the other hand, Hart's approach to his professional accomplishments and public persona places an emphasis on personal development, teamwork, and the pursuit of a wide variety of creative endeavors. A broad approach to entertainment is shown in his efforts in a variety of genres and platforms, including stand-up comedy, film and television, and even production. His involvement in these endeavors demonstrates his versatility. The fact that Hart places such a strong focus on the success of the comedy community as a whole, in addition to his advocacy for unity and solidarity among artists, is indicative of his vision for a profession in which success is shared and mutually beneficial. Both the competition between them and the debates that it generates have an effect that reaches beyond the individuals who are participating. It addresses the fundamental nature of creative expression in the public eye, the delicate equilibrium that must be maintained between commercial success and artistic integrity, and the continuing effort to achieve recognition and respect within an industry that is notoriously cutthroat. As both comedians continue to navigate their careers, the exchanges between them and the public's reaction to them reveal a great deal about the shifting environment of comedy and entertainment in general. To summarize, the ongoing drama that has been going on between Katt Williams and Kevin Hart is more than just a collection of various personal disagreements. The comedy business and the entertainment industry as a whole are both experiencing bigger themes and issues, and this is a reflection of both trends and challenges. The dynamic and frequently complicated nature of public life and creative endeavors is highlighted by their competition, which is replete with biting wit, public challenges, and moments of reconciliation. Both of these comedians continue to go forward, and their stories continue to be a captivating narrative of ambition, innovation, and the search for authenticity in a profession that is constantly and rapidly changing. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.